This island camping trip was my first real test of my new camera setup, and honestly, I made a lot of mistakes. Here's what worked, what didn't, and what I learned from filming my first outdoor story. Real quick, if you're a filmmaker watching this, feel free to cringe. I'm just getting started and I'm learning on the fly here. This is my first time filming anything real, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with how it went. I learned a lot about shooting solo, and I ended up with a few shots that I'm pretty proud of. But there were plenty of moments where I set up a shot thinking it looked pretty awesome, and then when I played it back, it didn't look that good. I guess that's just part of the process. I basically packed the camera and figured I'd film whatever looked interesting. I had a loose idea in my head, but no real plan, and I feel like you can really see that in the final edit. There was actually a shorter video that I filmed that same morning. I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted it to look like in my head going into it, and it turned out a lot better. Just having that rough concept of what I wanted it to look like, I think made a big difference. To be honest, I don't spend a lot of time away from home since we had our son, and I felt a little bit rushed to get back home. If I had slowed down a bit, I think I would have taken more time to experiment with some different shots. Next time I'll definitely take pre-planning more seriously. I think having a basic script and a general shot list would have made a huge difference. I'll also be more intentional about shooting more B-roll. I think if I had taken the time to shoot like the water hitting the shore, the hammock in the wind, things like that, would have given me a little bit more content to play with and really would have helped me fill out the story a little better. And honestly, I'll just slow down and make sure I enjoy the process. I think I was definitely a little more focused on the camping than the filming this time around. Going forward, finding a little bit better balance is going to make things a lot more enjoyable. If you want to follow along as I try to improve my filmmaking through outdoor stories, I'd love it if you subscribed. I'll break down every trip, including the mistakes, and hopefully we can learn something together along the way. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.